What if my new brand was me sitting on the floor in every video? Would you guys all unsubscribe? Hey guys, Carolyn here. Today I am doing a video talking about Monsta X's comeback. They announced their comeback like a week ago, a little less than a week ago now, but I have had a week. Literally, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, which I highly recommend to keep updated on my thrilling life, last week around this time I was preparing for my 1 fan sign, which was last Monday at 3 a.m. I just realized you're not going to see this video today, so today is Sunday, October 11th, but I was prepping for my 1 fan sign, and then that happened at 3 a.m. and I had to wake up at 7:30 for work the next morning. Actually, my fan sign happened at like 3:30 a.m. and then I fell asleep at 4:30 a.m. because, like, how do you fall asleep after something like that? And then I woke up at 7:30 and then Monsta X announced their comeback, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go make a video about this, but like maybe not today because I've had 3 hours of sleep, like maybe tomorrow. And then I got to work that day and found out I had to go get a COVID test, which was negative. Carolyn's first win. So it was kind of a crazy day and then a crazy week, just like figuring all of that out to see if I had COVID or not, which was like not something I knew about until I got to work that Monday. And yeah, everybody involved is also negative except for the one person who we were exposed to, so that is good. And the person we were exposed to is doing fine. She's completely better, which is nice. She recovered really well. But yeah, so very thankful for all of that. But today we're talking about Monsta X's comeback because I haven't made a video about it yet, and I always make videos like this when my faves release comeback news. So let's talk about it. So Monsta X announced Fatal Love, which is their fourth full-length album, and I'm super excited. I really wanted a full-length album, honestly, because I feel like it would make sense because they had Follow, Fantasia, and then before that they had Take 1 and Take 2. So it's been a while. Take 1 and Take 2 are both full-length albums. It's been a while since we've had a full-length album. That was like end of 2018, beginning of 2019 was the last time we had a full-length album. So I feel like we're definitely due for one. It looks really good. I also had this thought today that was like, we started this year with All About Love, English album. Then we had Wish on the Same Sky, which doesn't like count in all of what I'm trying to get at. And then we had Fantasia, which also doesn't count in what we're talking about. And then we had Love Synonym, and now we have Fatal Love. So really, it's a trilogy. Just kidding, it's not. But yeah, so they released this teaser photo. I will scoot over so that I can like post it properly, but it is of Minhyuk and it's so nice. Oh my freaking god, I freaking love it. They've also released pre-orders, and also they released a scheduler, which is super exciting, and they released album contents as well because they released pre-orders. So this album has 4 versions, like normal, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of like the same. I should pull up the exact contents. Hold on. I have Wiki Mickey's new song stuck in my head. You can't see me. I've been watching their performance like all day, and I really like their new song. It's like, not to be me, but it's like the female version of Fantasia, and I like kind of dig it. So there's 4 versions, and there's also a Kino. So for collecting purposes, I will do an entire video setting up for this comeback at some point in my life. But yes, so we have the solo member photo cards, which are 1 of 24, 6 for each version. That's pretty standard for Monsta X. There's no, what am I trying to say? There's no unit cards this time around, which I'm actually kind of sad about because I feel like they didn't have unit cards for Follow, and then they had them again for Fantasia, and I was like, oh, unit cards are a thing again, and now they're not a thing again, and I just like want consistency, Starship. And then we also have, that's the only thing besides like the sticker set and the CD itself and the photo book that you get in like the normal album. I'm gonna not compare, but like talk about Wano's album as well, because like I'm a piece of garbage. Just checking in, I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
For the pre-order, which is like the first press album, you get a hidden message card, which is 1 of 6. You also get an index card. I really didn't want triangle stands again, so at least we didn't get that, but like, they're such a weird shape. I'm not really a fan. We also get lenticulars though, which is pretty exciting because Monsta X have never had lenticulars, and I'm kind of excited about it. I was expecting AR cards because their most recent photo book had like a lot of AR stuff in it. Like everything about that photo book was AR, so I was really expecting like AR cards, but that's fine, Starship. And then what else is there? There's a poster. So that's everything that comes in the normal album. And then if you go to K10 for You, they're doing pre-order benefits. So you get 1 of 6 selfie cards per each order. So if you order a set of albums, this happened with 102, so I'm just gonna say it out loud. K10 for You is where I would recommend buying it because you can get it for 40% off with the fan sign link, and if enough people buy from the fan sign link, then K10 for You will help advertise Monsta X's comeback, which is like really good advertisement, and we really want to make this like their best comeback ever, so definitely would recommend that. And also if you buy from the fan club link, you still get the pre-order benefit card, and then they're also doing a full group fan sign through K10 for You, which I'm not going to enter personally. I want to do a K10 fan sign this time around, but the K10 for You ones are always so competitive, so I'm not really looking to do that this time around. So I'm gonna wait and see what other fan signs are announced and then probably try to enter one of those. I wasn't sure after I did my 101 if I really wanted to do another one, but I kind of want to do a Keegan one as well, so look forward to that announcement. I'll wait till they do like as much as I don't want to deal with My Music Taste again, hopefully they'll do Sub K, but they'll probably do My Music Taste because Gravity does My Music Taste. But yes, so there's a pre-order benefit for K10 for You. You get 1 of 6 selfie cards for each order. I would recommend buying 4 individual albums, which you can do in the fan sign link, instead of buying a set of albums, because the fan sign link is cheaper. You get 40% off of each album, which is very nice, and you get 4 cards, like you're guaranteed 4 cards. I will probably buy 6 or 7 copies from K10 for You. I haven't decided yet. And then also there's a Kino, which the Kino, like the same kind of stuff as normal, except this time, instead of getting a set of photo cards like for Follow and Fantasia, you get a random photo card. I'm real upset about that, to be honest. So yeah, you get a random set of cards, and then I think I'll have to double check because I'm not as familiar with the Kino stuff, but I'm pretty sure you get like the same Kino cards that come in like the Follow and Fantasia ones. There's that. I'm so mad about the member photo cards, but I am collecting MX6 for this comeback, so I haven't decided what I want to do about Kino cards, but I probably will try to collect all of them. Then they have G Market pre-order benefits. I was really hoping for like a 3rd pre-order benefit store because I really was ready to collect all the pre-order benefits for Monsta X, and now there really aren't that many, and I'm kind of bummed about it. So I hope they announce they'll probably announce like fan signs, and there'll be like fan sign cards, but for pre-orders there really aren't that many. But yes, for a G Market is always very like what you buy specific, so and they're also kind of confusing with their wording, so let me go over what the benefits are for G Market. If you buy 1 album, like if you buy a single album, you buy version 1 from G Market, you will get a Fatal Love photo card, 1 of 6, which kind of looks like, you know those things Stray Kids did for their pre-orders for their newest album, like their repack album, the things that you like fold it out and there's like multiple pictures? That's kind of what this looks like, so that's cool. And then if you buy a set of albums, you get 2 of 6 clear photo cards, so that's cool. I'm really happy they didn't do like tickets or like, I don't even know what else. Like I'm really happy they're like photo cards because I would prefer to collect photo cards. So yeah, that is the G Market pre-order benefits. I was gonna do MX6 for like K10 for You, and then if they did like Sub K or My Music Taste, I was gonna collect full set of cards for those, which they didn't announce, and I'm very sad they didn't announce that, but there's still time, so we're fine. But I don't know, I wasn't gonna collect everyone for G Market because G Market is very expensive, and I'd rather not buy the majority of my albums from G Market, to be honest. The only reason that I deal with G Market as much as I do is because of Monsta X. Like if Monsta X weren't paired with G Market, I wouldn't care. Like, I truly wouldn't care because they take forever to ship the albums. And then the last time I got my Wano albums from them, the packaging was literally horrendous and it like scared me. There's that. But yeah, I'm super excited to collect MX6 for this era. Like I said, I hope that like something else gets announced because I'm really ready. I'm like watching all of these, because when Monsta X released Fantasia, like all the pre-order benefit cards and things, and that was kind of like a new thing that like every store was doing something, and K-Town for You was doing something. So like Fantasia didn't have K-Town for You pre-order benefits, but then when Wano released his album, it was kind of like in the middle of like, that was kind of like everybody is used to like. But yeah, when Wano released his album, he had 3 pre-order benefits, and then 2 other things popped up. 3 other things popped up later. I assume Tower Records will have something, but really ready to collect so much pre-order stuff for Monsta X this time, and there really isn't that much. So I am a little bummed about it, to be honest, because I am collecting MX6. I wanted to like buy a bunch of albums, but have them count, you know what I mean? When I bought Wano's albums, I'm sorry I keep saying this, but this is like the most recent thing I have to compare this to. Wano's album, I needed 18 copies, and by buying things for pre-order benefits and to get like fan sign cards and pre-order cards, I was able to buy my albums and like make sure that getting those albums for another reason, like to get all the pre-order benefit cards. So there was that. I guess I still bought like way too many from K-Town for You, but I like low-key was trying for that fan sign and bought 12 albums, so didn't get into it. But I'm so excited for the music too. Oh my god, like I'm so excited for another full-length album from Monsta X, because Minhyuk posted on Fan Cafe the other day and was like, if the Korean general public doesn't like this album, then there's something wrong with them, it's not us, because this album is so good. And he was like, I never say this, but this album is really good. And I was like, okay. And then Changyun posted this morning and was like, Changyun and Hyungwon both have long hair and it looks so freaking good. Changyun was like, oh, I was just listening to one of the new songs and like my heart exploded, and I was like, I want to listen to this music so bad. And then yeah, Shonu's hair looks so good. Shonu is a busy man these days. He's in like tons of magazines, and he was on Rain's YouTube channel doing some like dance covers. And then what else was he on? He's on that new like Mnet show with Jessie and Soyu, which Shonu's an employed man. And then Minhyuk is blonde again for the 20th time in his career, but we're not mad about it. Kihyun we haven't seen in a while, but Kihyun, I miss him. He was on that Twitter thing with Hyungwon. That was the last time I think we've seen him. But he released an OST recently. And then Joohan released his mixtape the other day, and it's so freaking good. And if you haven't listened to Smokey yet, it's so good. The part where the children start singing, I literally like, yes. Also, I've been listening to Daya on repeat. So I knew it was gonna be my favorite song on the album, and it is. So it's on Spotify. It's under Joohoney. I went up and I looked up Joohan and it didn't show up, and I was like, but it's on Spotify. I saw them tweeting about it. So yes, that is, I'm so excited. I love Monsta X. I really hope we get a repack out of this one, because Take 1 and Take 2 didn't have repacks, but that was like a weird era. Like Starship considers them the same album, but they're not the same album. They're 2 completely different albums that just like music videos kind of link up. But yeah, I'm excited. Love Dark Monsta X. Love that it's a November comeback. We love that. We don't stand an October comeback in this Monbebe household, not because of all the other comebacks, but because we don't stand October comebacks. But yeah, let me know what you think about Monsta X's comeback so far in the comment section down below. I feel like we get teasers fairly soon. I really want this to be a big comeback for them, so I am doing a streaming fundraising video. Don't tell YouTube. But yeah, so I'll link that. And then also I have a video on how you can support as an international fan. Many things are very inexpensive or free to do, so please, please, please support Monsta X's comeback. I really want them to get the love and attention that they deserve for this comeback, because they're super excited about it and I'm super excited about it. And yeah, I'm super excited about so many October comebacks, but I'm kind of like, can we get to November so we can have Monsta X's comeback? But yeah, that is it for this video. I will also do a setting up for Monsta X's comeback video at some point. I'll probably film it in the next couple of weeks. I have to set up for October comeback still, honestly, so thank you so much for watching. Please support Monsta X's comeback on November 2nd and Juhan's mixtape right now. Also stream Open Mind still. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.